Hey, it's over here. Hope you're doing well. If you're on this video right now, then you're doing a bit of research on a platform called Fiverr.com and you want to know, can you really make money here and is this worth your time? So I'm going to give you my honest review as someone who has made money on this platform before, and I'll talk about what service it was that I offered. And then of course, I will talk about if any point you want to see my #1 recommendation to get to $10,000 a month online as a complete beginner, then you could check out the free training that I have down below that I created, and you can learn more about what it is that I do personally. So Fiverr.com is a platform that has been around for quite a while, I believe well over a decade, at least 15 years I want to say. And so this is a platform where you can offer really any sort of digital service online. So basically as a freelancer on this platform, you could offer things like logo design, website design, designing books. You could do programming if you have experience with developing apps like on Android or iOS, custom websites, landing pages, and you could also do marketing, so SEO, TikTok shop, Instagram marketing, YouTube promotion, AI marketing, prompt strategy. So anything along the lines of offering a service online is what you could offer here. So there's plenty of things you could offer, and the benefit is you could pretty much set your own rate. So whatever it is that you feel like you're good at, you can create a gig just like this. So for example, I will make short form AI videos for your TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, and then I could pretty much hire this person, right? So I could see what her videos would look like real quick, and you get a sample, and then you could have multiple different packages, right? So one video is 50 bucks, weekly bundle, 5 videos, 150, and then monthly content plan, which would be $5.95 right here. So it looks like that's a custom thing, and you would contact her to learn more about what she has. And there's other things here as well. So very specific, right? Faceless YouTube Bible content. If you want content for that, then you can hire this person here. So just to give you an idea, if I go into logo design under graphics and design, I could look through several different profiles that are offering this gig in particular. And for the most part, people are offering, looks like around 50 to 100 bucks for a logo for your business. And you can of course see their ratings and then see what type of packages that they're offering right here. So that's logo design, app design, $195 for an app, $750, $185. Some people are charging $5 or $10. I don't know if I would be open to charging that little for an app, but a couple $100 is what people are charging on average for this right here. So the gig that I actually did that I made money with about, I want to say, what was it, like 6 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago? That was in 2018. I did a thing called spokesperson videos. And basically what that is where someone will pay you to read a script on camera. So what I actually used to do is on my computer screen, I would have their script typed out on a WordPad or Google Doc. And then I would have my phone right in front of this on a little cheap tripod that I had. And then I'd try to look in the lens, but I would also see what was written on the screen. And then I would try to read it on camera. And so what was funny about that was my videos were not professional at all. They were very amateur. And I want to say they were in this style. I didn't have any fancy setup, but people were paying me like crazy to do these videos, which was quite insane. So I think I made like an extra 400 bucks from that through by doing a few of them. But I eventually got sick of it and I just took the gig down. I don't feel like doing this, so that was something that I offered. But this is a very easy way if you want to make your first dollar online, which is how I made my first ever dollar online. It came through this. Then you could potentially offer something like this. And I heard even as a brand new profile with no ratings, it's very easy to get hired in this one right here. And then book and ebook writing. So again, you could charge for that as well. So that being said, there's a lot of things you could do on this platform. And if you specialize in something, then you can, of course, set up your gig. And what I would, of course, recommend is you want to start with a rather low price that's affordable because you want to get as many orders as possible. And so the more testimonials you could build up, the more great feedback you can give, then you could, of course, increase your price, and then you could have specific packages that you add later on. And then, of course, as you start to get more orders coming in and you get really great feedback, then you can start to build up to a full-time income doing just this. So that is the benefit of this platform. The only downside of doing freelancing in general is the fact that at the end of the day, you are still trading your time for money. So if you intend on doing this as like a full-time thing, understand you are going to be working quite a lot. And what I say working a lot, I would say unless if you specialize in something specific where you can make $1,000 per gig or something crazy like that, then you're likely going to be spending a lot of time working on different orders. And so that can be very time consuming unless if you know what you're doing and if people are willing to pay you a lot for that service. So if you are just getting online and you want something that is much more simple, where you don't have to be on the computer 24/7 most likely, then what I do personally is I do something known as digital marketing. And so all that is where I just promote other companies' products online, and you just earn a commission whenever someone buys it through your link. So if you want to see how to do that, and you want to see how to build more of a passive residual income online, where you get put in the work one time, generate a handful of customers, and of course have a bit more freedom and flexibility, then you can learn more about what it is that I do down below. And so that is a free training that I offer, and you could of course decide to check that out as well. So that being said, if you want to check out Fiverr.com, you can test this out, put up a gig, see if you get some orders coming in, and then of course as you start to gain great feedback, then you can increase your rates down the road. So that's my thoughts. Hope you found this video helpful. Drop a comment below, give this a thumbs up, check out the free training that I have if you want access, and take care, all the best.